Number 457. Lumineon, the neon Pokémon. This deep-sea Pokémon lives at the bottom of the sea. Its fins haul it over the seabed in search of its favourite food, Starmie.
I'm a little bit confused about its fins being strong enough to do that, but...
Yeah, so it literally just walks over the bottom of the sea with those little fins on the bottom.
They're so small.
Yeah, and you might be like, oh, well, I'm sure that was just, an aberration. But no, constantly restated. They love to walk around on those little things. And in the new Pokemon Snap, you can actually see them kind of do it. They're often low to the ground and they kind of kick up dust sometimes using them. Not so much walking around step by step, but I think it's a good way to find food on the seafloor, such as entire Starmies, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think they what bit of Starmie is tasty?
I don't know.
Probably none. Do they spit out the gem at the end? Or is that how they glow?
I don't know.
All right, well, what are you thinking here, Ange?
It's really pretty. My first time seeing it was actually in Pokemon Snap, and as you said, I haven't seen it walking around on those fins exactly, but I have seen it at the bottom of the sea floor. What are your thoughts for this Pokemon?
My word for this Pokemon was immense.
Immense?
Immense. I am not going to say this is the biggest Pokemon. I think if you graph them all, this is probably below the average of the size of Pokemon. But I just want you to think about these numbers for a second. This fish is 1.2 meters tall and weighs 24 kilograms.
That's pretty big.
That's really big. Now, for comparison, Finneon, which it evolves from, could probably fit in a teacup. But this thing is about half the height of an average adult human, if not slightly more, and it weighs 24 kilograms. So you can't even make the excuse that those big fins are taking up most of the height, because they are, but
it does still weigh as much as a small child.
Yeah, the fins themselves must be quite hefty still, right? For it to weigh so much. So they're not just easy breezy fins. They're a solid structure. And there are fish Pokemon that are much bigger than this one, but when you look at it, you imagine something you could hold in your hands.
I imagined it being much smaller, that's for sure.
Yeah. And so I really think that just the surprise of that, I think most people would consider this, if they really saw it, to be an immense fish. God, what an upgrade over Finneon. I loved Finneon when we talked about it earlier, but Lumineon's just better. There, I'm going to say it. It's just a better Finneon.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Finneon.
And for that reason, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars.
I gave it 3 out of 5 stars.
That brings us to a total of 7 out of 10 stars for Lumineon.
Next! This was another episode.
You have listened to it.
Now you will pay.
If you choose to.
On our Ko-fi, you can pay your tithes to the show.
You can even boost your favourite Pokemon, so we'll review it sooner.
At ko-fi.com/rateeverymon.
The link is in the description.
All the money will go directly to us and our producer.
It will not be used to improve the show in any way.
The show is perfect.
Yes. Now listen to more.